Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our basket. So this is bulk day is what I like to call it. I'm going to set you up, explain how to do what we need to do, and then set you free because this is now round 11 that we're on and we need to crochet through round 24. That's a bit of work. So you're not going to want to watch me single crochet that many stitches. And you're going to want to concentrate on your own work for quite a while there. Okay, so let's get ourselves started. We're going to put a marker here to hold our spot. We're not going to take that marker out. We're just going to leave it there. And that way we will know where the beginning of our work is. It will give us a visual from down below as we work upward. We are working in the round, but we are not going to join like we had been doing with our slip stitch. We were joining each time. Not going to do that now. We're just going to keep going around. So we have 60 stitches on our work. We will have 60 stitches when we are done. There's no increasing or decreasing, okay? But we are working in what they call BLO. It is the back loop only of our work. So when you're looking at your stitch, you have the front piece of your stitch and the back piece of your stitch. Normally we go in and we grab the whole stitch. This time we are working in just the back loop. So we are just pulling up the back loop of our work and we're going to give it a single crochet. Just like that. And the first few can be a little tough to get on there. Just take your time. So I'm going to pick up the back loop and I'm going to single crochet. Okay, back loop, single crochet. So I hope you can see this. What this does, using the back loop the whole way like this, this will make a nice little ridge, and I want to get going here to show you this. For this first round, when you're done with it, when you single crochet in the back loop only, it gives a little ridge and it gives definition to your basket. So instead of it looking really rounded, it makes it look like it's up, flat on the bottom and your sides are coming up. So let's see here. Can you see it? Can you see that's your front loop right there, as opposed to this is your regular stitch work here, right? Okay, so we're going to work back loop only all the way around for 60 stitches, and then we're going to start and do the next round, which will be round 12, and we're going to do this a whole way. Now if you want to grab another marker, you can do that. Also, if you want to have it at the end of each round to move it, if that helps you, do whatever helps you. So if you want to just stick one down here, you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. I mean, it was just, a suggestion, whatever works for you. I do like to have one at the bottom. Sometimes I do think it helps me visually, but everybody's different. So if you want to grab another one and hold it at the end of your round, beginning of your round, you can do that also. It's all good. But as you're going along with your next rounds, it is back loop only for every single round, okay? So don't think it's just this first one just to make your ridge. We're going to do back loop only the whole way. It's going to make it very pretty. I think you'll like it. But as you can see, it's going to be a lot of stitches. So it's a great day to maybe, I don't know, watch a movie or listen to some nice music, relax, have a cup of tea, and just keep crocheting. So 11 through 24, you need to complete 24 to get the right height, the height that I'm making. If you want yours shorter, you can make it shorter. It's all good. We always say it's our work of art. You make it your way. I will demonstrate the way that I made mine, and you can always change it up. No big deal. You could stripe if you wanted to. Maybe you want to throw a nice big wide stripe in the middle where you want to put your heart. That's an idea too. Lots of different ideas. But like I said, this is all single crochet in this back loop like this, and it's the whole way. So you're not going to want to watch me do this many rounds, right? Oh boy, but I'm just working my way. See that one? I think I missed a piece. I'm working my way to the end. It looked like I did, didn't it? Just make sure we're getting everybody that we need. And if you wanted to sew that middle up from the very beginning, you can do that if you haven't done that already. Mine seems to be staying pretty well. I think I'm just going to tuck my tail in there. It'll probably be easier than having to, you know, turn your basket inside out or something when you get toward the end. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I pull out a bunch of yarn and, you know, just so it's pulling on my work and have it sitting over here, but it keeps making a nice knot, doesn't it? Oh dear. Okay, so don't join, no slip stitch. So this is it. This is all it's gonna be all the way through 24. Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page, that you understand what the back loop only looks like. It's not hard. You see all these definitions for crochet, and sometimes you're like, well, what does that mean? You know, it just seems overwhelming and everything, and you're like, when someone tells you, well, it just means back loop only, it's almost kind of silly. We get ourselves all nervous. Oh, I can't crochet. I don't know what all those things mean. Well, you'll get there. We always do. We always do. So it's great. This is great practice for your single crochets. If you are new to crochet, this project is a great practice because it's a lot of the same stuff over and over and over. And repetition is fantastic. It's the best way to learn, right? So I'm approaching a marker there. I know that that's my beginning. I can either move it up and take it along with me, or we can leave it right there, whichever works for you. It doesn't matter. But I do want to make sure that you don't, I don't want you to join. I don't want you to join. I know. It's like, what? We were joining the whole time. I know. Just keep trucking along so you get there. And now we still have the whole stitch, right? Because we were doing a single crochet, but we are still going in that back loop. See that? Just like that. Still the back loop. You're going to just keep continuing along, same fashion, all right? We're going to do this through 24, and when I meet up with you the next time, we're going to start on the handles. So you know, the marker does give you a little bit of a guide. Just if you know where your beginning is, just know where your beginning is on your work. Don't get yourself lost with that. I want to make sure that everyone knows where your beginning is and that you have 60 stitches on your work, okay? We don't want to mess up and not have our 60 on there because it will mess up the counting for our handles. All right, we do not want to do that. So let me show you. I went a few here. I'm going to pull this up and show you what it's looking like. So this is the ridge from the bottom of our basket right here. That was the first round that we did. And now I've started on my second round, and you can see it makes a nice little line there. I think it's pretty. I like that a lot. So it will lay flat as we get going here. I just don't have enough structure on it. But it will lay flat for your bottom piece of what we worked on that whole time. And then you'll have this nice little ridge. And then as you're going along, you're going to see these nice lines, and it just looks pretty, adds detail. So just keep going along with this. Go through 24. I'll see you next time. We'll start working on our handles. We'll see you then. Thank you, and have a joyful day.